Other Asian allies should not have done this. We walked into a loop here in the battle of Stalingrad, and we're going forward through. When they're born, who their parents, who they're married, who their children, and so on, whatever data we have in the vital statistics.
To save the honor of the Jewish people.
I very much appreciate the efforts of President Obama and the American government to lead the international community to place tough sanctions on Iran. The stronger those sanctions are, the more likely it will be that the Iranian regime will have to choose between advancing its nuclear program and advancing the future of its own permanence, which I recognize in you, Joe. We planted a tree.
Progress occurs in the Middle East when everyone knows there's simply no space between the United States and Israel. There is no space between the United States and Israel when it comes to Israel's security. And for that reason, and many others, addressing Iran's nuclear program has been one of our administration's priorities. We're determined to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons, and we're working with many countries around the world to convince Tehran to meet its international obligations and cease and desist. Thank you very much. Mr. Prime Minister, it's a pleasure to be back. It's been too long.
The Israeli announcement of the plan to build another 1,600 housing units in occupied Palestinian territories, particularly East Jerusalem, is another indicator that the priority for the Israeli government is to consolidate the illegal occupation rather than to help in the successful of the negotiations, which is supposed to be about ending this occupation.
Well, I wasn't in that interview.
Apologies for the delays, guys. I would say this, that the United States condemns the decision today by the government of Israel on advanced planning for new housing units in East Jerusalem.
But do you all see that as kind of a slap in the face, considering the
I
Vice President is there?
I do not believe that it is either the substance or the timing is particularly helpful, and I think runs counter to the very productive talks that the Vice President was having in the region. Mr. Feller, take us away.